R square in the bracket cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 2. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1, right? So this means we will be getting R square is equals to 2. Okay. So R square in the bracket cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 2. So this means R square is equals to 2, which implies R is equals to root 2. R equal to plus minus root 2, but since we are taking radial vector, therefore we are taking only positive value. R is equals to root 2. Now dividing 3 by 2, right? So we will be having dividing 3 by 2. We get R sin theta upon R cos theta is equals to 1 upon 1 is equals to 1. R sin theta की value 1, R cos theta value 1. So R sin theta upon R cos theta means 1 upon 1. Why we are doing so? Because we are interested in calculating theta now. We have already calculated R. Now sin theta upon cos theta will be tangent theta and it is equals to 1, which implies theta is equals to tangent inverse 1. What will be the value of theta when tan theta will be 1? So we had calculated through the table that day also that tan theta is equals to 1 when theta is equals to 45 degree, right? So theta is equals to 45 degrees. So tangent theta is equals to 1. So it will be theta is equals to 45 degree, but we will be writing in terms of pi. So means 180 degree by 4, which means pi by 4, right? So pi by 4 will be the value of theta. Now put value of r and theta in number 1. We get z is equals to, the value of r is root 2 cos pi by 4 plus iota sin pi by 4. R cos pi by 4 plus iota sin pi by 4, right? This is the value of z in polar form. And you can do the verification also. We will be it will not be asked in examination to verify. It is just for your satisfaction. You might be knowing that your solution is correct. When z is equals to, okay, z is equals to root 2 cos pi by 4 plus iota sin by 4, then can we convert it to Cartesian form, right? Then we will be doing the verification. Our answer is up to here. This is our answer, that we had to convert it to polar form, and we have converted it successfully. Now next is the verification. Z is equals to root 2 cos pi by 4 plus iota sin pi by 4. Z is equals to root 2 cos pi by 4 means cos 45. Cos 45 means 1 by root 2. Then again sin pi by 4 means sin 45 means 1 by root 2. So we have to write it as cos pi by 4 1 by root 2 plus iota it will be 1 by root 2 plus iota sin pi by 4 means again 1 by root 2. Z is equals to root 2 into 1 by root 2 common. We left with 1 plus iota. Root 2 cancel. Z is equals to 1 plus iota. So compare. We have started with Z is equals to 1 plus iota. And we had written its polar form. Again, now we reach the question. Z is equals to 1 plus iota. That means our result is verified. But you have to show up to here only. Verification you can do in rough so that you come to know whether your answer is correct or not. Okay. So we will repeat it again because these questions are very important. The polar form should be very clear. Z is equals to 1 plus iota. The steps are, first take the standard form. Z is equals to R in the bracket cos theta plus iota sin theta. Compare both the Z. So 1 plus iota will be R in the bracket cos theta plus iota sin theta. Then we will be equating real and imaginary parts. So real part will be equal to real. So R cos theta will be equal to 1. Imaginary equals to imaginary. R sin theta is equals to 1. Then in each and every question, first after that the step will be squaring and adding to get the value of R. So we are squaring and adding number 2 and number 3. So r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta is equals to 1 square plus 1 square. 1 square is 1, 1 square is 1, so 1 plus 1, 2. R square कॉमन इन द ब्रैकेट cos square theta plus sin square theta. ये स्टेप सारे क्वेश्चंस में सेम होगा, राइट. r square cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 2. In every question we will be getting the value of r. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, so r square will be 2, r will be root 2. Now we will be dividing sin theta and cos theta term. So r sin theta upon r cos theta. Put the value of r sin theta, which is 1. Put the value of r cos theta, which is 1. So r cancel. Sin theta upon cos theta is equals to tan theta, which is 1. So theta will be given by tan inverse 1. That means for what value of theta, tangent theta is 1. So we will check from the table that for theta is equals to 45 degree, tan theta is equals to 1. This value. So we will be writing theta is equals to 45 degree, but we will write in terms of pi. So 45 means 180 by 4. 180 pi is equals to 180 degrees. So it will be pi by 4. Later on with practice, you will come to know that 45 means pi by 4. Okay. Then we have to put the value of r and theta in number 1. Here you will put the value of r and theta in z, so that you will be getting the solution. Z is equals to root 2 cos pi by 4 plus iota sin pi by 4 as the answer. This is the required polar form. Now the complicacy will be okay. We will be doing positive, negative values questions also. Now you do the seventh question. First I am taking where r cos theta is positive and r sin theta is positive. Then we will be moving what if the values are negative, what about the angles. Have you learned quadrants in the previous class? Quadrants पढ़े हैं आपने? When sin theta positive, tan theta positive, cos theta positive, all the angles are positive. Have you learned quadrants, trigonometry? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
You know when sin theta is positive, when cos theta is positive, tan theta is positive. It was there in 10th class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then it will be easy for you. Otherwise, we will be learning again also in the chapter inverse trigonometric functions. When we will be doing, we will be learning again. Now it is your turn. Take the copy and pen and start solving the seventh question, root 3 plus iota, and send me the solutions quickly. I'm waiting here because these questions are very important. So we are giving as much time as possible to these. Okay. So you must have good practice upon these questions. Root 3 plus iota, start solving. Seventh question. And today you have to practice the assignment also. Okay. Got your answer? So you people have solved it? Anyone did it?
Yes, ma'am.
Solved it?
Yes.
Okay. So tally your answer, what you have solved on your copies. You will be taking z is equals to r cos theta plus iota sin theta, right? Z is equals to root 3 plus iota. It will be r cos theta plus iota sin theta. R cos theta we can say plus iota r sin theta. Next, equating real and imaginary parts, so that r cos theta will be root 3 and r sin theta will be 1. So squaring and adding 2 and 3, so we will be getting root 3 square plus 1 square r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta is equals to r square common cos square theta plus sin square theta. So root 3 square means 3, 1 square means 1, and it is equals to r square, which implies r square is equals to 4. So R will be 2. We are rejecting negative value because for radius factor we are taking positive values only, right? Now we have to divide the term of sine theta with the cos theta. So r sine theta upon r cos theta will be 1 upon root 3, which implies tan theta is equals to 1 upon root 3. So theta will be tangent inverse 1 upon root 3 will be equal to 30 degree. We will you can make one table and you can solve all the questions with the help of that table. Okay, so the value of theta will be 30 degree, right? 1 upon root 3, this value. Then theta means 180 upon 6, you will be writing pi by 6. So put the value of r and theta in number 1, we will be getting z is equals to r, which is 2 cos pi by 6 plus iota sine pi by 6. When you will be doing its verification, you will get the same answer, root 3 plus iota, right? Now we will be doing this 1 minus iota, question number 3. Okay, start solving. 1 minus iota. Z is equals to 1 minus iota. This is question number 3. So quickly you will be writing Z is equals to R cos theta plus iota sin theta. Equating this question will be a bit different because cos theta is positive and sin theta is negative, and we will be checking in which quadrant theta lies, right? In the previous question, cos theta sin theta both were positive. Positive means the first quadrant only. So we will discuss how to find the quadrants also. Then r square cos square theta minus 1. Theta is equals to tangent inverse of minus 1. Now, what will be the value of theta? Base will be pi by 4, right? But we have to change the quadrant. What are quadrants? So we have 4 quadrants, and it is all, it is sine and cosecant, it is cos and secant, add sugar, no, it is tangent and cot, and it is cos and cosecant. We learn it by add sugar to coffee. Okay, so this is first quadrant, it is a second quadrant, it is third quadrant, it is fourth quadrant, right? Now up to here the angle is 90 degree, that means pi by 2, right? Up to here the angle is 180 degree, that means pi. Then up to here the angle is 270 degree. That means 3 pi by 2, right? And up to here the angle is 360 degree. That means 2 times pi, right? So now in the first quadrant, all the angles are positive. In the second quadrant, S means sine and reciprocal of sine is cosecant. Only sine theta and cosecant theta are positive, rest all negative. In the third quadrant, tan theta and cot theta, its reciprocal, are positive, rest all negative. And in fourth, cos theta and secant theta, positive, and rest all negative. Now we will check. Cos theta is positive, sin theta is negative, and tan theta is negative. So cos theta should be positive, sin theta negative, tan theta negative, right? So अगर हम first quadrant लेते हैं, in the first quadrant all are positive, so it will not work. If we are taking second quadrant, then sine is positive, will not work. In third quadrant, tan positive not work. So in fourth quadrant, will it work? So you just check for 2 minutes. I'm just coming, okay? So in which quadrant our theta can lie? Are you able to understand about the quadrants?
Ma'am, fourth quadrant.
Fourth quadrant. Okay, so our theta, very good, our theta will lie in fourth quadrant. Why? Because in fourth quadrant cos theta is positive, our condition holds true. Sin theta is negative, yes. Tan theta is negative. So our theta will lie in fourth quadrant, right? So tan theta, tan inverse -1, the value of theta should lie in fourth quadrant. So what will be the value? Theta will be in fourth quadrant, means the base will be pi by 4 only, because tangent 1 is tan inverse 1 is pi by 4, but we have to move this pi by 4 to fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant means first it will go to fourth quadrant 2 pi, then 2 pi minus pi by 4. फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट मींस दिस 360 2 पाई से अगर थोड़ा सा भी कम हुआ तो हमारा एंगल कहाँ आ जाएगा? फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट में. So our angle will be 2 pi minus pi by 4. So theta will be 4 2s are 8 pi minus pi by 4. It will be 7 pi by 4. So our theta will be 7 pi by 4, right? So our z will be r. The value of r was root 2 cos of 7 pi by 4 plus iota sine 7 pi by 4 is the answer, right? This is only important that when the quadrant is not first quadrant, it is any other quadrant, how will you take that angle, right? So to shift pi by 4 to fourth quadrant, what we are doing? We are doing 2 pi minus pi by 4, because you know theta remains same when we are taking it from subtracting it from 180 or 360, right? 2 pi minus pi by 4 means the angle will lie in fourth quadrant. Cos theta will be positive, sine and tan will be negative, right? So this is how to change the quadrant. Now your task is today to solve the first question, second question, fourth question, fifth question, sixth question and eighth question. Now I'll be giving hint for sixth question. It can be written as -3 plus 0 iota. So when you will be comparing real and imaginary, r cos theta will be -3, r sin theta will be 0. And iota, you can write 0 plus iota. So that r cos theta will be 0 and r sin theta will be 1. Right? So today you must be very clear with the questions how to express the complex number in polar form, because again I'm giving stress to you because these questions are very important. Okay, so come prepared tomorrow with these questions. Any doubt?
Ma'am, it can be the second quadrant also, na?
Hanji,
Ma'am, it can be the second quadrant also in question 3.
second quadrant our sign is positive, sign will be positive, but our sine theta is negative. That is why we are not taking, that is why I have written already here that what values we have to take. We will be writing sine theta negative and tan theta negative and cos theta positive. Right? I have checked the three combinations. My r cos theta, r sin theta is -1. R will always be positive. So sine theta will, that means will be my negative value. So sine should be negative, tangent should be negative, but cos should be positive. That is why we are getting fourth quadrant. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now just check this question. First question. R cos theta will be -1. R sin theta will be -√3. Now sine theta will be negative, cos theta negative, but tan theta will be positive, because when you will divide the two values, minus minus will cancel. You now it is you people will think now which quadrant it will be. Sine, cos negative and tan positive.
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant. Now the theta will lie in third quadrant. This way you will check the quadrant and you will shift the angle to that quadrant. Okay. So if you forget the quadrants, you can revise through the previous book. Okay. And still if have any difficulty, you can ask me. Then we will continue with next topic, quadratic equations, tomorrow. But first I will ask you from the polar quadrant, these polar form questions only. Okay. So I'll sign off the today class. Any doubt you can ask me.
Then we will write these.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, ji. Bye bye.